Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit Sports community and around the world. We got another great episode of The Morning After for you today. We had quite the day yesterday. Let me tell you, Josh is in the stew. We got a what in the world. We're going to talk about what happened on social media, and then we're going to surf the slate. We got a full March Madness preview for the Final Four for not only the men, but also the women. We've got a full MLB slate today that we're going to talk about because guess what? Josh and I have been red freaking hot on the MLB board. But I told you, I stood here yesterday looking about as sexy as one can look. And I told you it was the Seton Hall Pirates. Leave the fucking points at the door. And if you left the points at the door, guess what? You saw what Gene Holloway does in a close game, Josh. And what he does is he plays hard-nosed fucking defense.
Closes out
the game. Bediako with a block with 27 seconds left. And then we go down the other end, and who puts it away? Dre Davis.
That was a hell of a game.
But guess who drove the boat? Let me drive the boat. And guess who covered their PRA? Oh, that's right. Our little wagon that's done at every game in the NIT, Kadari Richmond. We might have to get a Richmond jersey up in this bitch. Or we might have to interview him. One of the two. Maybe both. Maybe both. But what did I tell you? I told you know what else you could do? Hoist the colors, the pirate lay.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Pirates and the Seton Hall Pirates. I don't even think you had to sweat.
You did not.
I don't even think you had to sweat, Josh.
You did.
I didn't break a sweat last night, and I cashed every bet I placed.
Okay, well, I guess you didn't have to sweat about the Pittsburgh Pirates. We definitely had to sweat about the Seton Hall.
It was never
just
a
a
doubt.
little bit.
Never a doubt.
Down 7 with a minute left or 2 minutes left. Yeah.
Never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
I didn't even break a sweat.
That game was insane.
I went to a Japanese restaurant in Dallas, drinking Moscow Mules. Didn't even sweat.
Moscow Mules at a Japanese place?
Well, it's actually called the Japanese Mule. They use Japanese vodka instead.
Oh, that sounds gas.
It was so good.
That sounds good.
But then the guy came over and he was like, hey, we're I guess they just opened up in Dallas.
Mhm.
But he was like, hey, so we're testing out new things on the menu. Can you try this mojito? It's all Japanese ingredients. It was just miso soup. One of the worst drinks I've ever tried in my entire life. It was just miso soup.
Was it hot?
No.
That
Ice
sounds
cold miso soup.
disgusting.
Dude, because they use like Japanese ingredients, I guess.
Yeah.
And like if you let it sit, all the ingredients settled, like in
Yeah.
miso soup, when you let it,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
settled. It looked like they just took the ingredients of miso soup and then added like vodka. Dude, it was horrible.
That sounds
And
disgusting.
he called it a mojito. I was like, there's no mint.
Do you like miso soup in general?
Yeah, I think it's fire.
Really? I
Are
don't
you
know.
not a miso soup
I
guy?
like the big. I mean, I don't mind it. Like, I'll drink it if it like comes with a meal, or I guess you do just drink it, right? If
Mhm.
it comes with a meal, but like, I never like go out of my way to get miso
Oh,
soup.
I love miso soup. I love the little blocks of tofu.
Oh, dude, ew.
And then you get the little seaweed in there too.
Yeah, see, no. I like seaweed, but no tofu. for me.
So good. I love it. I love miso soup. It was pretty good though. I was sitting there drilling some mules, not even sweating. Not even a little bit did I sweat. I literally didn't break a single sweat.
Dude,
I had to choose to shower this morning, not because I was sweaty, but because I just wanted to.
Okay.
That's what I had to do this morning. But it was so, Josh, when I tell you that the committee owes the Seton Hall Pirates a handwritten letter for what they did to the Big East this year, they deserve a handwritten letter.
They do. I think you could argue that Indiana State deserves one too.
I agree. 2 tournament teams played each other, and who came out on top? The Big East.
Yeah, but
I also wanted to have a quick conversation, Josh. Not that I want to, derail the conversation and bore the people out there, but there's a lot of people in this house specifically work for this company that like to say that the Big East is not the best basketball conference in America. But I ask you, is there a single fucking Big 12 school left?
no, there's not.
Oh, that's funny. Out of all the big conferences, is there any ACC teams left?
One.
Oh, okay. Is there a Big 10 team left?
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Purdue?
Oh, Purdue. I forget. I keep on forgetting that they're
Is
fucking
there,
still in this shit. I just hate that.
There's a Big East team left, right?
There is one.
And there's an SEC team left, right?
Oh my god, dude! I keep on. So Bama.
So there's an
Oh yeah.
SEC,
So yeah. SEC,
Big 10,
Big 10,
Big
ACC,
East,
and Big 10.
and ACC. What conference is missing? Wait, what conference is missing?
I think the one that everyone jerks off in this house 24/7.
Dude, why am I drawing a blank? What conference is missing?
You think about the Mountain West?
No, can't be the Mountain West. Definitely not the Pac-12. Oh, that's right. It's fucking Big 12. What a joke of a basketball conference. Man, he didn't even make a fucking Final Four. Give me a break.
How many teams they have to get in? 6? Is that what it was?
6.
Yeah.
You know how many made the Sweet 16? I think 1. 1. Fucking Houston, my ass. If Houston played UConn, I think they'd lose by 30. And I'm not even kidding.
Do you even consider them a Big 12 team?
No.
I don't either.
Dude, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Iowa State.
What happened to Iowa State?
Yeah.
What happened to Iowa State?
We all know.
Who'd they lose to? You know.
I don't
Terrence
know.
Shannon.
Oh, yeah. Illinois.
And what happened to them when they played a Big East team? Illinois got 30 balled by a Big East team.
Oh, when Illinois played a Big East
Illinois
team.
got 30
When they
balled by a Big
played
East
UConn,
team.
Yeah.
But what did they do to a Big 12 team? Oh, that's right. They
Right
beat the
there.
shit out of them.
Yeah.
And then they got 30 balled by a Big East team.
30-0 run by a Big East team.
So thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out. Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest. It's frustrating, Josh. It's frustrating.
It's been 2 weeks in the making, and now it's finally here. Now you can actually finally bitch about it. They won.
Because I'm getting bitched.
Yeah.
Every which way. But now the numbers don't lie. So whatever, man. The numbers don't lie.
It is.
SEC, ACC, Big Ten, and Big East are left. So
You
that's
know,
all that
honestly,
matters.
shocked that the SEC got here. I'm shocked.
Fucking, I love Alabama though. They're so much fun.
Yeah, they're gonna lose by 40.
Yeah, they're gonna get fucking beast, but whatever.
Dude, that game's gonna be 120 to 85.
Yeah.
Like actually.
No, yeah, like literally. All right, run the What in the World. Let's talk about it. I got some things I want to talk about. Run the graphic. Josh, what in the world? Did you see Kim English already got a contract extension?
Did he?
We got our guy.
Yeah,
as if we didn't already have him. But we extended him again.
You know why they do that?
Because he's so fucking good.
It's because it would cost more money for a school to come get him now.
Yeah, of course.
So that's the only reason.
I don't think he's leaving anytime soon. I do think we'll lose him eventually. I think he'll go back to coach like a Mizzou or something. But I think we got him for at least 5-8 years.
Yeah, he ain't coming to Mizzou. We got our guy.
I think we got him for 5 to 8 years, is I think what we got him for.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm done with the whole let's marry a coach forever. I'm okay if Kim leaves now. After what happened to Ed, I'm not going to marry myself to the idea of Kim being a career Providence college basketball coach. I'm okay with it. Just exit correctly. You know, like I know we'll lose you eventually because at the end of the day, as a Providence guy, I know we're not a school you dream of coaching.
You're probably hoping you lose him, right?
I know we're not a school that you want to spend the rest of your life at. It's not a great city. It's not a great town. It's a very small campus. Like as a normal human that has aspirations, Providence College isn't your stop for the rest of your life. And I understand that. But when you're at Cooley, it was because you grew up there. It's your hometown team. You said you'd stay forever. So fuck you. But Kim English, like I get it. You know, you have aspirations. I'm sure he wants to coach a Duke or a Kentucky or a blue blood because we're not a blue blood.
No,
we're not. So I get it. But 5 to 8 years, give me 5 to 8 years. Give me a deep tournament run in one of those. Let's win the Big East, another one.
You also just want, like, you probably want to lose him. Like, because that means, but like that means that you guys were really good.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you lose him, it's because you guys were really good.
Yeah.
He's not, you guys are going to be shitty for 5 years and then Kim English is going to Kentucky.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
You guys need to be good for that to happen. So hopefully in 5 years, it's a chance.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's a good way to look at it. You know, hopefully we're having the amount of success that we have that he can now leave to go to a blue blood and then we get another young coach in. I also think it's fun getting a young coach because you never know what you're going to get.
It is fun.
But I did want to just give the flowers to Shaheen Holloway. I mean, I think it is extremely difficult in this day and age with this generation of players to get them up and put a chip on their shoulder when they miss out on the big dance to like get them to compete in the next level. In terms of not the next level of being better, but the next level down of tournament. I feel like, you know, it happened with Providence. We were kind of like mailed it in, sat Devin Carter, rolled out 6. We literally only played 6 guys and lost in the first round to Boston College because we just didn't care.
Yeah.
So I think it takes another level to be like, okay, you're in the NIT, by the way. We missed out on the big dance. Probably should have made the big dance, but let's like go out there and compete. And let's go win the goddamn thing. And they blew everyone out and then won the whole thing. So I just want to give Shaheen Holloway a round of applause too. I feel like, you know, I feel like it's tough to get these kids motivated.
He's a guy that's going to get a fat payday in a year or two. Like a fat payday.
Second year here to win a tournament.
Yeah. Like
that's a banner, by the way.
Yeah, it is. That is a banner.
Either way, it's a banner.
Dude, I feel like if you're a Seton Hall fan, like you got to be kind of scared because he's going to be gone.
No, I think he's staying forever, dude. He
Nah,
played at Seton Hall. He said Seton
dude.
Hall is the dream job. I actually
I understand
genuinely
that.
I don't see him leaving. Like,
I
know.
understand that, but like if they win, like, if they go to the tournament, win a couple games next year, he's gonna get poached.
See, I think you're wrong, dude. He's got his family in New Jersey. He's a New Jersey guy, grew up in New Jersey, went to Seton Hall. Like, I think this might be his spot. He might be like Jay Wright. I think he'll turn Seton Hall into a powerhouse and then just bow out. I don't see him ever leaving Seton Hall.
If he turns them into like an absolute powerhouse, he might stay.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude.
I think for him, he's always said Seton Hall is the dream job.
Yeah.
And he might be like an Ed Cooley
everyone
situation.
says, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like it's like everyone says that when they're getting.
Well, Kim didn't say Providence was a dream job. It's a great job. So that's what I like. Set my expectations about where they should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what I want in life. Just set my expectations right where you want it to be.
That's fair.
Dude, I wanted to tell you a story real quick before I talk about something else that happened in the news. I got scared at dinner last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I went out to dinner last night with my girlfriend. We were enjoying some drinks at this Japanese restaurant, really good, whatever. Got a bunch of stuff, invited a friend, and they came up behind me. And I get scared easy. I'm on edge. So if you come out of nowhere and scare, like I'm jumping, I'm shaking, something's happening, I'm yelling. Like I do not scare well. I'm a good guy to scare because I give a reaction, more than I think what the normal person would give you. Dude, we're sitting there and I'm eating. Well, not eating yet. I'm drinking. And talking to my girlfriend about whatever. She got like this weird email about like some like swimwear company, whatever. I don't know. We're just like talking. This kid, literally, I felt like Kirk Cousins getting blindsided. Like I feel like I had no help behind me. Zero. And it was like, whoa, dude, when I tell you, I was at least a foot in the air. Like it was on like a seat that was already lifted and I was fully erect, like standing all the way up on the chair, like screamed, was like, oh, like so bad, dude. You know what I realized? I don't have a strong heart. I think if I get scared like that one more time, I'm dead. Like, dude, my adrenaline, blood, like my heart, it felt like everything stopped and I was on fucking like survival mode because I was like, holy shit, we're dead. And I'm not going to lie to you. My first instinct was not to fight. I would have been dead. If it was an animal, dead.
If a lion just walked up behind you.
I was the Iceman, dude. Like froze. I was literally frozen. Like Captain, like Iceman, dude. Like I would have been dead. I would have been dead.
That's funny. Dude,
dead.
I'm also awful getting scared.
Dead.
I don't scream, but I
feel like you'd be hard to scare. I only tell that story because I was like, dude, I need to like figure out my fight or flight. Because I was like immediately just Iceman. Like, oh fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like Iceman.
Yeah.
Do you have you ever gotten scared that bad?
That bad? I never really like react. Like I feel like,
dude, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
like,
see, I don't do that.
Always,
but like,
dude.
My heart will get going. Like I'll be like, oh my god.
Well, dude, I feel like your heart's fighting for its life after what you did to it in college with the turbos.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
With the turbos.
It might just be invincible though. To anything.
Yeah, you might have just built like armor.
Yeah, I have a fucking callus around my heart from Vodka Turbo.
For those of you who don't know, when Josh was at Mizzou, they had you could buy pitchers for like $2 and he would get a pitcher of vodka Red Bulls, but it
$6 pitchers. $6 pitchers of whatever you wanted.
And he would drink the whole pitcher and it was just vodka and energy drink called Turbo.
Multiple whole pitchers. Start like 3 p.m. Just until whenever it ended.
Whenever it ended. Just dialed.
Yeah.
Last story I wanted to tell really quick, and then we'll talk about what happened in the news. But there was a massive earthquake in New Jersey today. 4.7. That's pretty big for New Jersey. Mm-hmm. There's only been one other, and I was there for it. I was in middle school, I think 6th grade. I was watching some early morning PL, some early morning Premier League on Fox Soccer. That's how long ago it was. Before they switched over to NBC, it was on Fox Soccer. And you get one game. I'm watching the Premier League, and I get up to like go do something, and the house starts shaking. And I fell because I got up, and as I was taking a step, literally everything moved like that, and I tried to like rebound, and then it moved this way, and I fell. Didn't get hurt on the fall, but I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like I thought I was getting dizzy, like nausea, whatever. I don't know what was. I thought I was dying. And I was like, oh, this is it. He's taking me. I'm done. I'm like on the ground and like everything's shaking. I'm like, oh my God, this might be a fucking earthquake. Like what is happening? It was like 15, 20 seconds, not too long. It ended and I was like, holy shit. And like I got up and I was definitely like, it fucks up your equilibrium.
Yeah.
Like I was like, holy shit. And I think because I fell too, it didn't help that I was like, oh my God, like what? I'm trying to get my legs back under me. And I start running towards my mom's room because I was like, dude, what's going on? Like, what the hell was that? And as I'm getting down the hallway, I hear her yelling my name. She's like, Michael, Michael, Michael. And I get to my mom, I was like, Mom, do you feel that? And she was like, why are you shaking my bed? I was like, what? She's like, why are you shaking my bed? I was trying to lay down. Like, what? I wasn't shaking your bed. I think there was an earthquake. She's like, it's not funny. You and your brother are not funny. Like, why are you shaking my bed? I don't feel well. I'm trying to rest. And I was literally like, dude, I got into like an athletic stance. Like, I was like, what? Like, you're gonna be so confused. You got to get in like an athletic stance. Like, you're just like ready for anything, even though there's like nothing. Like, I was like, what are you talking about? Shaking your bed? What do you mean? And then she like turns on the TV in her bedroom and it was like, massive earthquake hits New Jersey. And I was like, shaking your bed? What?
What kind of joke is that?
Like, imagine me and my brother like, dude, let's go fuck mom up. Just like shook her bed and then like ran out. Like, what? Dude, what a weird prank to pull. But the reason I say that is because there's a massive earthquake in New Jersey. And I text the family group chat and I was like, Mom, it wasn't me shaking your bed this time. And she immediately responds and she was like, I literally just said that 5 minutes ago. Ha ha ha. Like,
That's
whatever.
good.
But just like, what an all-time weird prank.
That is.
Like, imagine me and my brother got together. We're like, dude, Mom's laying down. Said she doesn't feel well. Let's go shake her fucking bed. Like, what, dude?
And Castellanos just went yard.
No way. Did he actually?
No. They were just an earthquake, so he's going yard.
God, dude, I was gonna say someone's dying in GTA. If he just went yard, like someone's gonna go down that we love. That's famous. All right, what else happened? I got one more thing, but what?
I mean, Bronny
that's what
declared for the NBA draft.
Yeah,
and won't be going to the NBA, most likely.
I just don't get the bit. Why is he even declaring? Just hit the portal, go to college one more year. You didn't do what you want to do your freshman year. I don't even know why he's leaving USC because Musselman's about to get the job.
I would not want him as my coach.
Why?
He's a shit coach.
But he's had great success with guys in the NBA.
Like
Jalen Williams.
Yeah, but Jalen Williams, like fucking.
He's like an eighth man on the
man.
field, right?
Yeah.
Who else
Nobody
from
else.
Arkansas? There's definitely one more guy from Arkansas. That was really, yeah, dude. He's got the kid with the big hair, Nick. He's on a team, and he's got the kid with alopecia's on a team.
You talking about Nick Richards?
Yeah.
He went to Kentucky.
What are you talking about?
Nick Richards?
No. Kid with big hair in Arkansas.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Nick Smith.
No.
Moses Moody also went there.
No.
He's.
He had last year. He was on Arkansas. Big curly hair. He put in a fucking ponytail.
I don't know.
He was one of the three.
He's saying
freshmen.
Nick Smith. Beef Stewski saying Nick Smith.
Beef Stewski. Shout out. Nick Smith. Yeah.
Anthony
Smith.
Black.
Anthony Black.
I thought you were talking about this last season he was on the team.
No.
2 years ago he was
year.
on the team. Yeah.
Last year. Anthony Black's in the league. The kid with the alopecia's in the league.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's on the Knicks or something, but he plays.
Yeah.
He gets a little bit of burn. He's got a bunch of guys in the league right now. So I want Musselman to be my coach.
I just hate him.
I wonder where LeBron's going to send him. You know he doesn't have an option.
San Antonio.
What?
San Antonio.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, you're talking about college?
Drafted. Yeah.
Well, I mean, LeBron can also decide where he gets drafted, probably.
That's true too. Yeah, because he's going to promise he'll go play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, I think you should go to a Big Ten school.
I think so too. Just go to Ohio State
or Maryland. I saw he was in Maryland. Potentials.
No offense to Kevin Willard. I wouldn't want Kevin Willard.
You know, it'd be tough as Rutgers. If you went to Rutgers, because they're supposed to be nice.
New Jersey would be so bad.
I think they got Ron Harper's brother coming next year. He's the #1 player in the country, and the #3 player in the country as well. I think they have like the best or one of the best recruiting.
If I'm looking at really great coaches, and I assume that's what LeBron wants.
Yeah,
dude, I might be looking at UConn. I think Dan Hurley, if he got his hands on Bronny, could be good. I think Sheen Holloway, if you want him to like grow some tough skin, that'd be a good one. I think anyone in the Big Ten really that I think Rutgers would be a good one in terms of the recruiting class. Kevin Willard's an okay coach. He's not really great at development. He hasn't had anyone really succeed in the league yet. Who are some other great coaches? I wouldn't send him to fucking Purdue.
I mean, you can send him to Kentucky. He's
I
probably
know,
not
but
good enough to play there.
But again, though, I think you send him to Kentucky if you think really big league dreams next year, because Cal puts you in the league. That's what he does.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I think that's probably what he's assuming. If he declared for the draft this year and doesn't end up going,
Oates is a great coach. If you want to learn, if you want to teach him how to just fucking play fast.
Yeah.
Nate Oates is a great guy.
I mean, dude, I just see Kentucky. Like, if you want to go play in the NBA, you go to Kentucky.
You know what's funny though? I'm avoiding Duke. I'm avoiding UNC.
Yeah.
I think John Shire's not a great coach. I don't think
Florida State's a sneaky team too. I feel like you could get to and play at. they're not good, but they have recently gotten some guys to the league that are 6 men. Back-to-back 6 men. Patrick Williams and then Scotty Barnes back-to-back.
Scotty Barnes was rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Good points.
Yeah.
He's not ready for the league, though. He should go to
not this year. No chance.
No
No
shot.
No.
I think he just did that to see the temperature.
For sure, as he should, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have eligibility still. It's not like you have to go to the NBA. You might as well just throw your name in the ring and see what interest you get from teams. Because, even if he's not going this year, I assume that he gets to meet with NBA teams, like talk to people.
Yeah, I'm sure you go through the interview process, right?
So
I don't think he's going to go to the combine.
But, like, if you get to go meet some of those, like, GMs and presidents of basketball organizations and, like, gauge their interest in you, like, even if it's not this year, but, like, next year.
Yeah.
Like, see what they're feeling right now, like, what you need to work on, shit like that.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I don't think it's a bad
I'm sure LeBron was just like, let's go through every process.
Yeah, like, why not?
See what you think.
Yeah.
Did anything else happen that you saw? That was the only thing that I had.
Dude, Sean O'Malley, like 30 minutes ago, posted a picture on his Twitter account. And it just, the caption is just the eyeball emojis. And the picture is him with his hands raised on the sphere.
So you think he's fighting in the sphere?
I think so.
That'd be pretty cool.
Dude, that would be so sick.
Do you think they broadcast it on the sphere? Live?
No, probably not, because you got to pay for it.
That'd be sick.
But they're fighting in the sphere.
I mean, that's sick.
Yeah, which would be insane.
That'd be sick.
If he's the main event there.
Who's he fighting again?
He'll fight.
I saw he just did a skit.
He'll fight Marab.
Yeah, that guy just did a skit. Did you see the skit he did?
No.
So funny, dude.
No, I didn't see
Aljamain Sterling's in it, and like,
yeah, they're boys.
They had someone dress up as Sean O'Malley, and he's like, Sean, what are you doing? And he's like smoking the whole time. And he's like, you need to stop the smoking. And he's like, just like basically like beats the shit out of the guy. It's like really funny.
That's funny.
And then Sean O'Malley responded and was like, this actually made me laugh. But yeah, I mean, that's exciting.
Dude, if he fights there, I might have to.
I was gonna say we got to get you there.
Might have to
Big
buck
UFC
up and
guy.
just pay the money.
Mm-hmm.
Dave's been talking about wanting to go to that too, and like if he's the fight, dude,
Yeah, Sean's electric.
so electric, especially against Marab too,
That'd be cool.
because he could piece him up on the feet for sure.
I'm playing golf today.
Really?
Yeah,
With who?
my buddy Matt.
That's fun.
So see how that goes. Just wanted to give you the life update on
Yeah.
golf. We played. Actually, that's classified sealed information. I didn't play golf recently.
Oh yeah.
Coming soon. No, but I have seen Josh swing. Butter. Definitely a good golfer.
Definitely.
But I'm playing golf today because it's nice out and I kind of want to get some sun.
So nice.
Dude, I use golf to tan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if that's like a coward thing, but that's what I do. I use golf to tan. Like
That's
that's
funny.
it. I just want to be out in the sun, put my hat like halfway on my head, and just like get fried. That's just all I do.
I don't even wear hats when I golf, dude. I always get fried.
Swing a
I
couple
also never wear
clubs.
hats.
Drink a couple beers.
Yeah.
That'll be my Friday.
Over under 96.5 strokes.
Way over.
Really?
Probably one.
Dude, I saw your swing. It's not bad
Probably one
at all.
Not consistent though.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's my problem. If I got the consistency down, I could be like a good 90s golfer.
Yeah.
Right in the 90s every time. I'm probably gonna hit 105 today.
I'm a good solid like 85 right now. That's like my
And that's great.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You could live the rest of your life as an 85 golfer, dude.
Yeah, but I would rather not.
Yeah, I mean, of course not. But
I would
you know,
rather not.
either way. All right, should we surf some slate?
Let's do it.
Let's surf some slate. Run the graphic. Slate surfers. Can we get I wish I could see the chat again, but our Wi-Fi is down once again. Can we get some W's in the chat for the graphics again? Like if you're tuning into the show for the first time, first of all, welcome. If you're an everyday tuner inner, can we just the graphics are just phenomenal every time. W's for grins in the chat if I can get them. Let's talk some slate, Josh. Let's talk some motherfucking slate.
Should we touch on the little women's games first?
No, that's what I was going to do. We start with the women's.
Let's go.
The women's Final Four is this weekend, and this is exactly what you're going to want to do if you want to pay for your beverages. Josh, they're today.
They're today. Oh, I know.
The women's Final Four is on a Friday, and that means we have beverages to pay for. This is what you're doing. I hate to say it, but you're taking South Carolina minus 11.5. This team is just so freaking good. And I know NC State, both schools in the Final Fours, both schools with big spreads. But in the women's, I think you just take the much better team.
I tend to agree.
Uh-oh.
This NC State team I've watched their last couple games. Like last game against Texas, they looked really good. Like really good. But I mean, South Carolina's big girl is
Unbelievable.
actually unstoppable.
You know what? I'm not betting that game.
I'd probably. I honestly.
I'm not doing it.
I'd lean South Carolina, even though I love the dogs, obviously in tournaments. But I think that this little Cinderella run's done.
I'm not.
I think I think this is maybe like one of the worst teams. If you were to like look before the tournament and saw that they were playing North Carolina in the Final Four, you'd be like, that's a walkover. Like 30-point win. The only thing that scares me is the way that NC State's been playing the last couple games, or South Carolina should just destroy them.
I'm staying away.
Staying away?
Yeah. Staying
okay.
Away. I just decided staying away. No point losing my ass on 11 points with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of points. You know we're doing the second game.
Nuclear whale piss missile play. The over in Iowa UConn.
Yep.
This game might have 300 points. It's Caitlin Clark points more than on Prize Picks. It's Paige buckets more than PRA. The girl does everything. And I'll tell you what, I was thinking about it on the car ride over, Josh. It's Iowa money line. I'm riding Caitlin Clark to win the Natty.
I love that.
I'm riding with our girl Caitlin to win the Natty.
I love that.
She's going to be pulling from the logo. I'm going to be going crazy. And I don't want to be holding a UConn ticket watching possibly the greatest women's basketball player of all time bust all over me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I want to be on the side of busting.
It's fun.
I want to be on the busting side. I'm normally on the side of getting busted on. And I want to be on the busting side.
You're always on the side of getting busted on.
I'm just getting busted on. Always. Golke, fucking DJ Horn and DJ Burns, like that. They love to bust on me. So I'm going to be on the busting side, and I'm going to bust with Caitlin Clark. But it is Iowa. It is the over. It is Caitlin Clark more than points. It's Paige buckets more than PRA. And that's how we're paying for our beverages on a Friday with the women.
I love that. I love all of it.
With the women.
Yeah.
And they're great games, so just watch.
You have to watch.
Bitch.
I mean, the UConn Iowa games.
No, that's literally, I'm not even kidding. I
Game
don't
of
say
the
this
year.
lightly. That's must-watch TV.
Yeah, that might be college basketball game of the year.
Like, actually.
Like, men and women.
Like, phenomenal.
Yeah, it's going to be so good.
Phenomenal. Also,
So
my girl,
good.
Gabby Marshall, will be playing.
Yep.
Shout out my girlfriend's mom. Loves that bit. Loves that bit. It's a good bit, though. It's a good bit.
Yeah, it is a little good bit.
I love that bit. It's a good bit. Before we get to the men, should we talk about some MLB today?
Let's do it.
Because, Josh, I don't know if you know this, but I've been in the lab.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of hit that. I have a terrible voice. I feel like I hit that a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. Josh, yesterday, I just want to go through it really quickly. It was always the Pirates.
Yes.
Your system was literally Albert Einstein level smart.
Yeah.
Whoever wins the first game in a doubleheader, you take the opposite. If you took the Mets in the first game and you lost it, take the Mets again, roll it over. They won in the second game. That is
2-1.
Albert Einstein level plays from Josh. Yep. It was always the Pirates, never a doubt. I think you said the over in that game too. And the over smacked.
I said the over in the late game, whatever the last game was. I said the over.
White Sox Royals.
Yes, that
smacked.
was it. 10 was like 10-1 or
Yeah,
something.
it was never the Sox plus one.
No, it was not.
But again, I'm trying to dial in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I got a little too cute.
Yeah.
Got a little too cute.
Yeah.
A little too cute. You also said the under in Guardians Twins, smacked. You also said the over in Marlins Cardinals, did you not?
Maybe I actually did with two Musha pitchers. That was my reasoning. Yeah.
That went over. And it was never the Marlins. So again, I'm just trying to dial it in.
Yeah.
All right, just give me some time. Let me dial it in. But that's what we did yesterday. It was always the Pirate lay. I don't want to hear anything else about it. Okay.
Yeah,
It was always the Pirate lay. That was when I was most confident. And of course, Josh, I think we take the Cubs at plus chicken at home against the Musha Dodgers.
I think you have to too.
Oh my bust. Maybe plus 1.5.
Yeah, you get a -110 plus 1.5.
Yeah, let's take plus 1.5 the Cubs. I really like that play, Josh. I like the Tigers -1.5. The A's are fucking moose.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm
too.
done. And the Tigers are, dude, the Tigers are kind of good.
Yeah, I mean, Scooble is a stud too.
Tigers are kind of good, dude.
Yeah,
Tigers are kind of good. Orioles Pirates over. One of my other favorite plays. Do the Padres play the Giants every single day? Just something I want to know. I genuinely, Josh, I want to know, do the Padres and the Giants only play each other? Because every time I open my app, they're playing each other.
Yeah.
Dude,
I got one for you.
Josh, I got another one for you too.
I think that you're going to
Phillies Nats over.
Phillies Nats over.
I love that over too. That was another one that I looked at that I
like
really,
that.
really liked.
I like
I'm
that.
going to be at the Astros Rangers game tonight, so I will be taking the over. Astros Rangers taking the over.
You're going to the game too?
Yeah.
Golf and a game?
Golf and a game.
Wow.
It's quite the Friday.
That is quite the Friday.
Quite the Friday. Golf
Dude,
and a game.
I think you just take I think if you like the over in the Phillies game, you just take Phillies team total over because Patrick Corbin is maybe one of the worst pitchers in the MLB, and Aaron Nola definitely has the capability of shoving. I wouldn't be surprised if
Philly,
that
dude.
game was like 6-0,
Say less.
7-0.
You've been sharp, dude.
Yeah.
Phillies team total done. Why are the Red Sox plus chicken against the Moose Angels?
Yeah, that is weird.
Can I get a
Cutter
check on
Crawford,
that one?
that's why.
Can I get a check on that one, Josh?
I wouldn't touch that. I wouldn't touch that game.
Brewers, Mariners. Give me the Mariners. Taking the Mariners every single day that they're on the board because I picked them to win the World Series, and it might be the worst bet I've made in my entire life. So we're just gonna ride them all year. Plus chicken Mariners.
That game's going under too. But I gotta play for.
Oh, it's Logan Gilbert Day too, by the way. We don't fade Logan Gilbert in this household.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
The Blue Jays are beating the Yankees at 12:05. Marcus Stroman's about to get pieced up.
Josh.
I knew you were gonna hate it, but he's gonna get pieced up.
I'm taking the Yankees.
Okay.
Taking the Yankees.
Okay.
Fuck you, Josh. What the fuck? He's in my go now.
Well, yeah. What is his go?
Hell, man.
What is his go will for you?
4.01 ERA.
Oh, that's not good.
Less than. He's gonna shove, dude.
No,
Fuck
he's
you.
not.
I'm
He's
taking
not
the
gonna
Yankees.
shove.
Taking the Yankees. I'm taking his fantasy score in my PP entry today. You guys can all suck me from the back. Marcus Stroman Legacy Day. I looked at the NBA, but I just can't get into it, dude. I don't give a rat's. Till Devin Carter gets drafted, I don't give a rat's.
Yeah, give me the playoffs. That's all.
You know what I mean?
That
Like,
Bulls
who
line's
cares
a little
right now?
weird. We're favored against the Knicks. I guess Julius Randle's out now, but
That is weird.
that is weird.
Wow, the Mavs play today too at home. We could go Rangers, Mavs, Pele.
Can we get another huge plus chicky winner? And you know who it is?
The Jazz.
Yep.
Love fading the
The
Clippers.
Utah Jazz.
Just love fading the Clippers is
The
what we
Utah
like doing around here.
Jazz.
I feel like the Spurs could beat the Pelicans too. Kind of fuck with the Spurs. I'm not gonna lie. I like
Yeah.
Trey Jones a lot.
Yeah, and Wemby's
Yeah, I mean,
so
this is
fun to
gross.
watch.
He's gross. He's gross.
He's gonna be so fucking good.
Let me see what else we got. Hold on. And then we're gonna talk about the men's March Madness, just so you guys know. Because I got dialed last night in the men's March Madness as well.
Also, if you guys want a winner in the golf tournament,
Oh.
Max Home is winning this weekend.
Oh.
And then everyone's gonna think he's gonna bust at the Masters and he's gonna choke.
I'm taking Brooks again to win the Masters.
Yeah, I mean that's never a bad bet. Have you seen his? I saw this like stat. I think it was like 2018, maybe around there, when he won his 2 majors. He finished first twice, maybe he won. Maybe only won 1 that year, and finished second, and fourth in the other 3 majors, which is absurd.
That's insane, yeah. I mean, he was on like Tiger level of like possible
majors,
success,
for
and
sure.
then he got hurt.
For sure, yeah.
And I think he's back.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he just goes.
I got to
out
dial
there.
in with my cousin that's a big golfer, play D1 golf, and he loves betting golf.
Yeah, dude,
And he fed me Brooks last year when Brooks almost won. He was like, dude, I'm telling you,
he
the
melted.
weather. Well, dude, my cousin was so spot on. He was like, it's going to be rainy. It's going to be Brooks. I promise you. Like, he's going to bust. And I made a TikTok about it, and he was like plus 4,000, and we were this close. And the rain stopped, and he can't stick when it's not raining. Yeah. Shit.
That was the last day he just melted.
Like,
Melted.
Josh melted.
Yeah.
And I was melted. It's officially the Final Four, and this is how we're paying for our beverages on this Saturday. It's NC State plus 9.5. I'm tired of fading them. Fuck Zach Edey. Let's go NC State. Can we do their chant? Do you remember it?
Wolf.
Pack.
Wolf.
Pack.
Wolf.
Pack. It's NC State. It's also DJ Horn, more than on points on Prize Picks. You can take the Demon. You can take the Goblin. You can take the normal, whatever you want. Fill my holes with points. DJ Horn. Pause. But it's DJ Horn more than points. It's NC State plus 9.5. Do not take DJ Burns rebounds. Kid doesn't rebound the ball.
No.
Don't do it.
No.
I know you're going to be tempted. Don't do it. And I'll tell you what, there's not a single guard in Purdue that's going to be able to guard DJ Horn. And keep the faith. He might have 2 points going into the half. Just keep the faith. That's all I'm asking. Keep the faith. It's the UConn-Alabama over for everything I've got. Fill my holes with points. Literally, this game might have 400 total points. And it's also UConn minus 11.5. Dan Hurley likes to beat you at what you're good at. He's going to run with Alabama, and Alabama's going to be like, holy shit, I've never seen a team be able to run with us like this. And they're going to blow the shit out of them. Pause. But it's UConn minus 11.5. It's the over. It is also Tristan Newton PRA. Or no, it's also Tristan Newton points and assists on PP, on Prize Picks. And just because I feel like I got to give it to him, I haven't decided which one yet. Mark Sears threes more than on Prize Picks.
Okay.
Or Aaron Estrada points. I can't decide.
Nah,
dude.
you go Sears.
Okay, yeah. Sears, more than threes or more than points. I feel like I'm more comfortable with the more than threes. He's going to be chucking.
Mhm.
And I think UConn will let him chuck.
Yeah.
Because they love
When
to
they're
do
up
that.
40.
They're just like, go ahead, beat us. Like, go ahead. I dare you.
Yeah.
And then they're going to blow them out. But it's that over. Tristan Newton, more than points and assists. Mark Sears, more than threes. NC State, plus 9.5. DJ Horn, more than points. And we do the show every weekday, 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard on the Bookit Sports YouTube. Do you like those?
Yeah, I like all of them. I mean, I'll be flirting with NC State money line for sure.
Flirting? Are you going to take it out to dinner first?
I don't know. Maybe let's take her home and bag her.
Oh, wow.
DJ Burns coming straight home.
Josh taking DJ Bird home. I do want to talk about it a little bit because I feel like I don't ever give my analysis except for college basketball, and we have an opportunity to do that. I do feel like, again, I was wrong with Purdue in terms of I really thought that Graham on Gonzaga was going to give him a hard time, but they got him into foul trouble early because I didn't know the refs love to blow whistle on Zach Edey like he's prime LeBron. I don't think they're going to do that against DJ Burns.
I hope not. I sure hope not.
And if they let DJ Burns stay in the game, I think Zach Edey is going to struggle against a man of his caliber and size.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me, similarly, there wasn't a guy of his size on St. Peter's, but that St. Peter's team had centers that were DJ Burns' height and a little thicker than Zach Edey, and he got eaten. And I watched that game live. He got eaten alive.
Yeah.
Because I just don't think he's physical. Zach Edey's not a physical guy.
No.
And I feel like he's going to feel that shoulder a couple times and be like, holy shit, this guy is literally 300 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
They have him listed at 275. Like, literally no chance.
No chance. He's 315 minimum.
Yeah.
I will say, though, the only guy that worries me on NC State is Diarra. Dude, he sucks.
Dude, I think that he's the guy that if he gets going, like even a little bit, like has 8 points, he's the guy that brings everything together, I think.
Hold on. I'm going to need him to get going.
I think he's gonna.
I will say, though, I think Purdue's more consistent than Duke. So I'm not really giving a lot of value to them blowing Duke out. I think that's a big win in a big spot, but it's a conference rival. And I think you've seen them so many times before. So this could be the game. I'm not going to lie. For Purdue bettors out there, this could be the game where NC State finally gets put in their place by a better team.
for sure.
This could be the game where Purdue just beats the shit out of them. And it's like, okay, they ended up getting lucky in the Elite Eight and playing someone from their own conference that they've seen a million times.
I think it's going to happen to one of the NC State teams. I hope it's not the men's team.
It could happen to both.
It could.
It's literally the same scenario.
Yeah.
They're playing a very powerful 1 seed.
Yeah.
And it's either you get your doors blown off or you compete and you stay in the game because you're red hot right now.
Yeah.
I think it's going to have to come down to the guard play, though. I think they've gotten here with DJ Burns. I think DJ Horn's going to have to get him across the finish line in this game.
For sure.
You're going to have to outplay the Purdue guards, which I don't think is very hard to do, by the way. They also play phenomenal perimeter defense for NC State. They shut down Jeremy Roach, shut down Tyrese Proctor. Tyrese Proctor's 0 for 9. All he did was take threes.
Yeah.
The only guy that was clipping was Jared McCain because he was shooting from the logo. And what does Purdue do? They open the inside by letting those guards shoot. And if NC State can shut down that outside shot, Zachy can't win it by himself.
No.
He can't.
Nope.
I refuse to let him.
DR looks like a young Bam Adebayo. He does a little bit.
He does. He does. You know who he reminds
Wish
me
he
of?
played like him,
I don't know
but
if
he
you're going to
doesn't.
remember this guy. Oh, shit. Played for St. John's. Transferred to Texas Tech. The year that Texas Tech went on the run with Terrence Shannon in the tournament. Literally the exact same guy. They were the exact same guy.
I'm trying to think.
The exact same guy. He transferred to Texas Tech. He was like kind of a scumbag in the Big East, like always had hard fouls. Let me look it up. What was the year where Texas Tech went deep? It was when I first started doing social media.
Is that when they
I think
played
they went to the
Virginia?
finals.
Is that what you're talking about? When they
Yeah.
played Virginia in the finals? I think that was like 2018, maybe
Okay. No.
19.
COVID was 2020.
It was before COVID.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think so.
No, it was for sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How does Chad not know what I'm
2019.
talking about? How does Chad not know what I'm talking about? Who's the guy?
Who's the guy,
freaking
Chad?
guy? Who's the guy? I'm about to do it right now. Here we go. Hold on. Relax. Maybe I don't know who he is. Dude, I'm almost He was definitely on that team with Terrence Shannon.
Chat, come on. We
Chat,
need it.
wake up. I don't even think Terrence Shannon was on this team, guys.
When they went to the championship.
He wasn't even on that team. I think it was 2020. 2020 Texas Tech men's team. Wake up. Somebody tell me who I'm talking about, guys.
Jarrett Culver.
No.
That's a name.
Sorry, that's a
name.
That's a name. That is a name. I'm just going to look up 2021 Texas Tech men's basketball roster. Sorry, this is going to kill me, but when you hear the name or when you see the guy, you're going to be like, wow, you're so fucking right. That's literally him. This is when they had Kevin O'Banner. That kid was so good.
Yeah.
Dude, this Texas Tech team was like my little wagon when I first started doing this. It was like Kevin O'Banner, Terrence Shannon. So good. Hold on. I'm about to find him. You guys are bots. I can't believe chat's not helping me out. You know, just when I need the most, they disappeared. Maybe it was 2020. Dude, you guys are blowing this for me. Sorry. This is bad. This is bad podcasting.
Shawn Michaels, Triple H. That's a cringe to say.
You guys are fucking bots. No, I can't find him. I give up, man.
Maybe he just didn't go to Texas Tech.
No, he was literally on this team because he played with Mac McClung. I can't find him. But he was a goat. He was goated. All right, let's talk about the Alabama game really quick, and then we'll get out of here to BTL. I don't want to run into their time. What does Dan Hurley like to do right now, Josh?
Beat the shit out of teams.
And what does Alabama love to do in big games? Before the tournament. Get the shit beat out of them. Yeah, they love to fold. And I think what's going to happen is Alabama UConn's going to be nowhere near close in the first half. Mm-hmm. I think UConn goes into the first half up 15 just because, by the way, Dan Hurley's one of these freak shows where he likes to beat you at what you're good at. So he's going to let him run.
Yeah.
I don't see a world in which UConn is like, let's slow the pace, even though he knows that's how you beat him. Dan Hurley's going to be like, let's run him out of the gym. They want to run. Let's fucking run.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but the UConn practices are harder than a game. And that's how Dan Hurley likes it. You can watch UConn practices and they are insane. Like, he kills these kids.
Yeah.
So I guarantee he's going into this game being like, who's ready to run? Because we're running. If they want to run, we'll run. And we're going to run them out of the gym doing what they like to do best. And Nate Oates is going to sit there being like, holy shit, they're running with us and we're down 15. But I'll tell you what, Alabama will cut the lead in the second half. That's why we're taking the over. And then with about 5 minutes left, Dan Hurley's going to do what Dan Hurley does. And they're going to go on like a 22-0 run and blow them out of the fucking gym. Because that's what he does. That's what they do.
Yeah.
And that's how we're going to get minus 11.5 and the over at the same time.
I think we got the name in the chat.
Who?
Is it Tariq Owens?
Dude, it might be Tariq Owens.
Coach T said definitely Tariq Owens.
Is it Tariq Owens?
It's got to be.
Is it Tariq Owens? Or are you guys fucking with me? Are you guys fucking with me?
I mean, no, that he does. Yeah, he went to Tech.
Tariq Owens. It's Tariq Owens.
That was 2019. It's
Tariq Owens, dude. Who called that?
Coach T. Shout out Coach T.
Is that not just Diarra?
Shout out Coach T.
Coach T. What a fucking pull. Coach T, you're a goat. Is it not Diarra?
Yeah. Yeah,
wow.
I remember him.
Can you have Coach T drop his Twitter? I need to follow him for that. I love a good trivia guy, and he nailed that.
Yeah,
so I'm going to need to follow Coach T. Dude, that was electric. Tariq Owens. That's literally who I was talking about. Dude, are you looking at Tariq Owens right now?
Yeah.
Is he not just Diarra?
No, yeah.
And if you watch them play, exact same player. He was way better than Diarra, but literally the exact same player. Like a stretch four, can shoot the rock. Yes, dude. Fuck. Coach
so
T.
Skinny.
Thank you, Coach T. That was going to literally kill me, dude. That was going to kill me. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh my God, I can't believe you just nailed that. Dude, that just made my whole day. Like, oh my God, that was yeah, and at St. John's. Dude. Way to get one, Coach T. I knew it, dude. Way to get one. That was electric. All right, that's what's going to happen in the Bama game. Josh, you have any more plays for us today? I feel like you've been kind of sharp. I mean, you gave the MLB ones. Those were good.
No, yeah. I mean, just Max Homa and the MLB plays.
All right, let's lock in today. Have a glorious day. For all of our new listeners, longtime listeners, thank you for tuning in. As always, we like to end the show with a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of motivation. But you know what I'm going to do today? Let's get you fired up. It's a Friday. All right? Clock out a little early. Get the group chat going. Hoist the colors. It's time to take over. Get a bar tab that looks like a gosh darn CVS receipt. Get the boys buzzing. Get the bartender's arms tired. And go have yourself a Friday, because guess what? You made it. It's time for the weekend. Let's go pay for some beverages with Caitlin Clark. Then roll it over to the Alabama UConn over and watch NC State possibly upset Purdue, because they don't win big games. All right? Get the vodka Sprites. Get the vodka Red Bulls. Do whatever you got to do and get the mind right. Go have a legacy day. Put the armor on. Fire up the boys. Hoist the colors, and let's go get weird on a Friday. And as always, take one step forward for me. It gets easier every day you do it. I'm not asking you to jog, not asking you to sprint. I'm just asking yourself to get yourself out of bed and take one step forward with me today in your life, okay? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night from the morning after. As always, you stay right there. We got BTL coming up next. Same stream, same place, same spot. Don't move, because they got all the plays for you as well. NHL, NBA, MLB, whatever you need. I'm sure they're going to do a March Madness preview as well, so stay right there. We will, in fact, see you next week on Monday, same time, same place, 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard on the Bookit Sports YouTube every weekday. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Closing time. One last call for alcohol. So finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time.
You think Atlanta's point guard is good for 20 tonight?
No question.
You hear he got name dropped on that new song? He feeling himself for sure.
Ever since that track drop, he been on
The
fire.
hook literally says his name 8 times in a row. He might go for 30.
With that much hype, I'd lock it in. But that's just me.
Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Cash in on your sports fandom with Prize Picks.